Mohamed Hadid, real estate developer and father of supermodels Gigi and Bella Hadid, has sent dozens of racist and homophobic messages to a politician over the span of months after the openly gay congressman defended Israel in the aftermath of the October 7 massacre. Mohamed Hadid has now issued an apology of sorts. I'm not sure if it is an apology. In a statement, he said, "I need to apologise, not for the anger I feel, but for the words I used to express that anger. I intended to express how Mr. Torres is a shill being used by Israel, a state that not only mistreats black and brown people, but pinkwashes their atrocities using their projected gay rights as a shield for their human rights violations." Oh, goodness me. Joining me now is entertainment and royal reporter Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, Mohamed Hadid, in fact, the whole Hadid family are no strangers to political activism. The supermodels have been outspoken on Israel and Palestine. What can you tell me about this latest episode?
Yeah, I mean, both daughters have faced controversy just over social media activity. Gigi famously shared an infographic to Instagram, also posted by her father, which read, "There is nothing Jewish about the Israeli government's treatment of Palestinians." And the Israeli government fought back, and they said there's nothing valiant about Hamas's massacre of Israelis. Bella Hadid once told her followers, "Every day, I wish I could go back in time to when I was a child so that I could start fighting for Palestine sooner." Obviously, this is their hill. The executive director of Stand With Israel posted the Mohamed Hadid story about harassing Rep. Richie Torres with the caption, "The apple doesn't fall far from the tree." I think that Mohamed is very disruptive online, posting an infographic on Instagram comparing the Israeli government to Nazis in the past. It's all just very, it's not helpful. It's not. Everything seems to be hateful in his verbiage.
Now, TV host Bill Maher is going viral for his take on what he describes as endemic pedophilia in Hollywood. Let's have a look.
At least 35 Disney employees had been arrested for sex crimes against children, and in 2021, Disney child star Allison Stoner confessed she only narrowly survived the toddler-to-train wreck pipeline. The next year, child star Cole Sprouse told the New York Times that young actresses at the Disney Channel were heavily sexualized from an early age. You know, Willie Sutton said he robbed banks because that's where the money is. And the reason we find pedophiles in the Boy Scouts and the Rectory and kids' TV is that's where the kids are. Brian Peck, who was one of the lead creeps at Nickelodeon, served 16 months in prison for the molesting he did there. Disney hired him, naturally, to work on a children's series. Oh, for pedophiles in Hollywood, it's a small world after all.
Kinsey, you're in California. You're close to that whole scene. Is what he's saying, what he's saying there, having an impact in Hollywood, or are they just blind to this sort of criticism? Because it normally comes from conservatives. It's unusual for it to come from someone like Bill Maher.
And that's what his point was, that we've become so divisive that if somebody from the opposite end of the spectrum, like Ron DeSantis, makes the criticism, we immediately shut it down. I think it is the norm here. Think about Disney kid Demi Lovato, her 2018 drug overdose, her temporary they-them period. And while we're talking about the importance of words, she says calling extraterrestrials aliens is offensive to extraterrestrials. I mean, that is a Disney kid gone sour. Two words for you, Miley Cyrus. I'm still haunted by her twerking at the MTV Awards. Lindsay Lohan, she looks like she's found her footing lately, but there was a very long period of time where we could collect her mugshots like, you know, baseball cards. So I think that it's just par for the course here in Hollywood. You know, it really is. No child is protected. Think about the way they brought us Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera, and all of a sudden they were wearing buttless chaps. I mean, it was like overnight.